What's up, diecast collectors? This is 9446 Network back with another diecast review, and today we got ourselves an exciting one, folks. And yes, this is a driver that is on my favorites list, Bubba Wallace, and it's 2022 McDonald's Toyota Camry for 2311 Racing. So glad to finally have a Bubba Wallace next-gen car. I was wondering when, what shipment would a Bubba Wallace car be coming in? And finally, this shipment that just came in has the Bubba Wallace, and something just fell. Whatever. Finally, this car got in one of the shipment reports, and my God, is this paint scheme. This is a bang-on McDonald's car. So before we get on to that, let's talk about one thing that I noticed with this car. This car, if you guys can't tell from looking underneath it, you see those holes. This car, I had to remove from the base. Why in the world? And they did this with the Talladega win, too. I could even show you guys that. This car, with the McDonald's sponsorship, was put on a base. An alcoholic base. Like, you know those Harvick cars that they come in the blisters like this and they have the base? This car was produced in the 164 on a plastic base for a McDonald's car. Is McDonald's selling, like, alcohol or something now? Or are they selling something that they probably shouldn't sell? I don't know. I haven't been to McDonald's in, like, 3 years. So, yeah. I really don't know. I really don't know why McDonald's has this car on a base. Why is it? Are they marketing something that they shouldn't? Or, because I haven't been keeping up with this company. I really haven't. McDonald's, I have not bought one of their products in, like, 3 years. So, I can't tell you how much has changed or not, other than the food prices going up. And that's honestly the main reason I don't even eat out of McDonald's anymore. Because the food prices went up. All the thing of nuggets too went up in price that I used to have. It's just all the prices of the foods are just going up dramatically, like unbelievable. It's really unfortunate because McDonald's kind of had good food to eat. I don't know. I prefer to eat at like Wendy's, Taco Bell, you know, restaurants like that. Even Moe's, even, if you guys ever heard of that. McDonald's, I have not eaten at McDonald's in like 3 years. So, but there's still no like real reason. I found out why this car was produced on a McDonald's on a plastic base. Out of all cars, the McDonald's cars. I remember years ago, you can go to Walmart or Target, or any of you guys that are NASCAR diecast collectors have been collecting for years, like I have. McDonald's cars, every kid at least had one McDonald's car in their collection. One that they could use, one that they can, you know, play with. Now you have cars that are McDonald's on a plastic base. And because of that, we're probably never going to get the Bubba Wallace Talladega win in Authentics. Which is a shame. That car would have been an incredibly popular release. So, I don't know, guys. This is, I'm kind of ranting about this because this is actually kind of a big deal to me. Because, you know, Bubba Wallace is on my favorite drivers list. And to see one of his cars made on a base, there's no, I know 2311 has a Monster Energy deal as well. Kind of weird to think that with the Dr. Pepper sponsorship. But that's because Kurt Busch is sponsored by Monster Energy, which is a car we're never going to get. But there's no Monster Energy anywhere on this car. McDonald's doesn't sell Monster Energy. So, and there's no Monster Energy anywhere on this car. Now, if this was a Ty Gibbs car, then probably, yeah, there would be a Monster Energy logo somewhere. But there's no Monster Energy. I've looked all over this car. There's no Monster Energy. There's no any alcoholic brands. So, why was this car made on a base? I have no idea. I can't believe I'm wasting time talking about this, but I am, because that's the way this diecast was revealed, or was released, so I kind of have to include it into the review. So if you guys know why McDonald's cars are in the base, and the comment section doesn't get shut down, please let us know, because that's a bit alarming. So, does that mean the end of the McDonald's paint schemes in the Authentics ways? Because we've had McDonald's Authentics cars since like 2017 or since like 2015 or 16, we've been getting McDonald's cars in the Authentics. Hell, since Spin Master's been making diecasts, we've been getting these cars made in the store line cars, the Authentics cars, the Walmart, Target cars. So, this car probably isn't going to be made in Authentics now, because there's no, it's an non-alcoholic base. And on top of that, you have that lovely decal paper that's stuck to the car, which is, I don't think that's going to come off, guys. But thankfully, it's on a black area. But come on, guys. Seriously, guys, stop with the bases on cars that are not alcoholic. And stop, like, letting decals. They're lucky this ended up on a black decal on top of the TRD. Why in the world is this car made on a alcoholic base? I don't know. That's just beyond me. So we can finally start the review. Number 23, 2311. And oh my god, I forgot how bad that little chip was. I forgot this car even had that little chip mark. So no, I did not do that to the car. That's actually kind of how it came. See, like that little fuzzy area underneath the Toyota? Yikes. And not only that but the Camry logo looks a bit crooked. Jesus Christ. Let's not with the quality, because we already ranted about the base already. So you got the 2311, 23, you got the McDonald's right there with the hood vents. Bubba Wallace. I know this car has 1,000 fingerprints on it because of me holding it to take it off the base. And to hold it in my hands for like extended periods of time ranting about this. You got Bubba Wallace, Toyota. Sunoco, Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series 2311, which is 23. Bubba Wallace, Toyota, Money Lion, Mobile One, Mac Tools in 2311. You got the burger, the hamburger, and the fries. You got DoorDash, Dr. Pepper, TRD, McDonald's, the Bubba Wallace with the little hand symbol logo. I really like that. Finally, a custom logo for Bubba Wallace. Lido's, Columbia Root Insurance. Kind of a nice looking, a little arrangement of his contingencies right there on the rear quarters. I actually love how that looks, and that's a part of the way they do their contingencies, so that's cool. McDonald's, Toyota Camry, TRD, 2311, and you got the white box Toyota logo because it's behind red. Got Money Line right there. That's going to be a good car to get for the Kurt Busch. Got Bubba Wallace. 2 McDonald's roof sponsor logos. That's interesting as well. Numbers have a white outline, a black outline, and a yellow number fill-in. Of course, the car is spray painted that classic McDonald's red, of course. And of course, the front of this car has the yellow. You can kind of see that again. That's bugging me a little bit. That little, like, you guys can see that too. It's underneath the Toyota. Kind of looks like ketchup stains or like blood stains on this car. Oh, boys, don't tell me this car went through Grove Street and got a blood stain on the front of the car. It's probably spilled ketchup from the fries, I guess, probably. You got some yellow right there on the hood vents, or the front end vents, I should say. The front vents, the fake front vents. And, of course, you have the red wrapping around the headlights. And there's kind of a bit of a clear, negative little space right there underneath the headlights to kind of go around, like, match the shape of the headlights. The McDonald's with the McDonald's logo actually wraps onto the front grille, which looks so cool on the Toyota mold. Of course, you have the red kind of wrapping over the wheel well, leaving some white right there, going underneath the middle of the 23, goes up and towards the side windows in red. And, of course, the top of the car kind of has a little shape to it. So it has, like, this little white space right here. The red doesn't go all the way back, so just kind of a little spot right there. And the rest of the red kind of wraps around the roof lines of the car. You got the black roof rails. And, of course, you had the yellow going underneath, or around the 23, underneath the little 3 right there, the corner of the 3, wrapping across the side towards the middle of the little graphics of the hamburger and the fries. I gotta say this, too. We haven't had a lot of product placement on these McDonald's cars. I kind of remember the Kevin Harvick Freaky Fast car from one of the Authentics ways had an entire hood space of, like, food products on their car. But you have it on this car. It's kind of a cartoony, like, animated emoji-looking food graphics. I gotta say, I'm really glad they added, they're putting product placement on these cars, because it makes the paint schemes better. They're kind of learning from M&M's a little bit. Yellow kind of goes all the way across the side and towards the back. It's like a one long, like, French fry, even though it kind of goes up towards the wheel well, back down towards the corners of the back. And, of course, the Toyota underneath the trapezoid, or inside of it, red, with the white box Toyota logo. And that's this paint scheme, guys. I really like this one. Paint scheme gets a 10 out of 10. Quality and packaging of the diecast, I don't know, because it had this and this. This and this, and it came on a plastic base, and it's a McDonald's car. And the wheels, I don't know, the rear wheel is kind of bent up now. Probably came from me trying to take it out. But it also kind of looked jagged up before I took it off, so maybe that's just a Lionel issue. Thankfully, I know how to fix cars, but this car seems like it can roll good enough to still be competitive in the diecast series, so... And on top of that, Bubba Wallace is going to have a lot more of these cars, a lot more of the cars. But hey guys, this is how these cars come. They're still collectibles. Hopefully another diecast company will join Lionel as well. It's like that. It's not just one company. There's some competition again. But yeah, guys, this car is bright red as ketchup. You should definitely get one. And if you're planning to take the base off, do it safely. Because I definitely... I pretty much use a hammer to take this off. So if you guys don't feel comfortable using tools and you're a younger kid, tell someone that knows how to use tools to take it off. And it's ridiculous that I'm saying this in a frickin' McDonald's review. A restaurant that has cars made, normal cars too, that you can get. This kind of reminds me of the Tide Pod situation with the Kenseth's car in 2017. But anyways, guys, that's enough of the ranting here, guys. I like the car. You should definitely pick it up. Thank you guys for checking this one out. Comment, likes, and subscribing. We will see you guys in the next diecast review here on 9446 Network. Hopefully, Philip, my channel owner, comes back at some point. I haven't seen him in a while, so hopefully he comes back. Check out this diecast review, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast. And make sure you know what you're doing when you know what cars to put bases on your diecast.